What's maybe one TRC tool, concept, or maybe mindset that really changed the game for you?
Yeah, so for me personally, I think it's this kind of time mapping
Oh,
concept.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, just really being in control of your time and
Mhm.
being extremely intentional about where you're spending time, and basically however where what your priorities are, kind of stepping back and saying, where do I want to spend this time? 30% here, 30% here, 30% here, and then time mapping accordingly.
Yeah,
So that your priorities never get out of line.
yeah.
Um, that's the one that personally affected me the most. The
Mhm.
Another one is understanding human needs. That it's not a one size fits all. That
Yep.
all of our managers are different and they have different human needs, and recognizing those human needs and kind of having your own plan on how to serve those people well.
Mhm.
I think is something extremely important. I think we knew that conceptually, but
Yes.
not as it. I don't know that our follow through and our implementation of that was effective.
Yeah. Even
Um,
even Robert mentions that, like, he's had core values for years, but he never really like
yeah.
got them out and like just talked about them. Like now we talk about core values all the time.
That that's exactly right, and I think and having the same values, and if you don't,
Hmm.
and if you don't communicate your values well, then people create their own values, and a lot of times it's not ones that align with you. It's normally
Yeah.
Well, it's normally this
Ah,
convenience
yeah.
value,
Yeah.
or they're just going to run in the lane that they feel comfortable in,
Right.
um, and not make themselves uncomfortable, and that's fine. But then you get some interesting team dynamics
Hmm.
when everybody's doing the same thing and nobody's doing the thing that nobody wants to do. And so, um, and we had this discombobulation that's kind of we were really great at other things, but we were just really poor at some things, and things that are non-negotiables. You don't, it's the way I see it. It's like you don't get to choose if you fill somebody's water. You got to fill their water, and it's like
Yeah.
those type of things. We were being like, no, we're just not going to do it because we don't want to do it. We
Yeah.
were filling water cups at the table. I'm just saying, but it's just things that should have been simpler, and we're
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
not committing to it.
Yeah.